as you graduated college and had that successful amateur wrestling career. Brock, what ultimately made you decide to get into professional wrestling?
Well, I didn't have many options. You know, as a college wrestler, you take a basketball player, a football player, and they've got these avenues to go to make a living, you know, and provide for themselves, but wrestling doesn't. So yeah. There was a legitimate contract on the table from, you know, to be a pro wrestler. So I thought, well, it looks like fun, and I'll give it a try, you know. So, and I tried it for 4.5, 5 years, and you know, the amateur competitor was, you know, calling, and I wasn't happy, so I decided to make a change in my life. So, and that's basically what it boils down to.
Did you see the movie The Wrestler?
Oh, yeah.
Mickey Rourke. As a guy who lived that for 4.5, 5 years, give me your take. What did you think about The Wrestler and Mickey Rourke's performance?
Well, I thought it was a good, fairly accurate movie. I mean, it was a movie based upon the tail end of somebody's career, you know, so right. Obviously there's guys that are like that and there's guys that aren't like that. I'm not one of them, you know, so...
No staple guns in your time?
No, you know, no gimmick bag full of trash can lids and light bulbs and whatnot, but no, you know, this is my career, this is my new life, my new chance, my new beginning, you know, this is who I am, you know. I've said it before, I'm Brock Lesnar and I am an ultimate fighter.
Before the Couture fight, during the press conference, and yes, Randy was returning after a year off. He had legal issues, he was just coming back to the octagon. People were excited to see him come back, but during one of the press conferences, people were asking him about Fedor, and it seemed that upset you a little bit because you were fighting for the title, not Fedor. Yeah. Was that something that bothered you at that point?
Well, you know, the only thing that bothered me was, you know, for me to be home and to fly out to Las Vegas and to promote a fight.
It should be about the fight.
Which, you know, I'm not there to waste my time. I'm here to talk about, you know, promoting what's going to happen. We're not here to talk about things that might not ever happen. So, you know, I have nothing against Fedor. He's a great fighter. Would I ever fight him someday? Absolutely, I would. But, you know, and I keep getting this question that, oh, you don't like Fedor. No, I don't got nothing against the guy. There's nothing to talk about until there's a fight between him or I, or you know, and he signs with this organization or whatever, then we can talk. So
one of the things that I found interesting as covering mainstream sports for forever was your time in training camp with the Minnesota Vikings. Do you feel if you would have spent more time maybe earlier in your career, went into the Vikings training camp, that you might be playing in the NFL right now?
I think I would. When I joined the Minnesota Vikings, I knew the first week that there was a time when I thought, what the hell am I doing here? This isn't for me. And I had to go through those things to, you know, to understand that I needed to be an ultimate fighter.
Did you play football in high school?
I played high school football, and I didn't play. The whole football thing came about for me was I had opportunities to play in college. After college, I had opportunities for a tryout with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers when Tony Dungy was the head coach down there, and so I passed all those things up, and I'm not much of a what if guy. I'm kind of, you know, let's see what happens. So, and those were things I passed up that I wanted answers to, and so I left the wrestling, and I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, but I thought I would give football a try, and you know, I went down the road and figured out I came to a dead end, turned around and, you know, get on a different road.
You already fought Randy Couture, a MMA pioneer, but anyone that interests you that you would like to get in the octagon someday?
I don't sit and analyze, you know, I think me and him would have a good fight. Not at all, no. I mean, because there's so many there's so many things that could happen that would never even take place. So I don't possess my mind with things that might not ever happen because it's a waste of time.